guys, I'm here today. My first episode, I'm going to be showing you my first experiment, which is exploding lunch bags. So I'm just going to put my gloves on so that it just prevents a bit of mess on me. On my hands. Go. Okay, and then to start off with, I'm just going to show you the things that I have. So, I've got a few teaspoons of Bi-Carb Soda or baking soda. I prefer Bi-Carb because it just reacts a bit more with the vinegar. So, then I've got a bottle of vinegar. This is 600 mils. Just a spoon to scoop the Bi-Carb out. And then I've just got 4 little squares of paper. I mean, like toilet roll paper. You know what I mean. Paper towel. And then I've got a few lunch bags. They're the big size. You can use a smaller size if you want. But I've got some, the resealable Ziploc bags. They do need to be resealable. Or it would be preferred because they're easier to close up. Then I've just got some food colouring over here. And that's just for a little experiment that I haven't actually tried before. But I want to try it here today, because that's what science is all about. And then I've just got a little candle holder, which I'm just going to use as my exploding chamber. So basically what this does is we put Bi-Carb soda and vinegar in a plastic bag, we seal it up, shake it up, and then it basically goes big and explodes. So I'm just going to put them in there when they're blowing up, and then it just explodes in there instead of everywhere over here. For one or two I might throw them in the air, and they might either explode in the air or they might explode on the ground. So that's why I'm doing it outside. And also it can get quite messy. So let's get started. So to start off with, I'm just going to open a bag and put a bit of vinegar inside. So open up the lid and simply pour some vinegar in. You want quite a lot. You don't need too much, but you do need quite a lot. If you want it to react, just put the lid on so it doesn't spill. Actually, I might put a little bit. Yep, that's good. Yes, as you can see, there's quite a bit in there. But yeah, I probably don't need that much. But yeah. Then what I'm going to do with my experiment, I'm just going to add a little bit of food colour. So I'm just going to use green. Just put a few drops in. Just mix that around a bit. And then I'm going to get a paper towel. Now you can just put the Bi-Carb straight in if you want, but I'm just going to show you how to delay the process of it. So I'm just going to get a paper towel and spoon in a couple of Bi-Carb spoons in there. And then I'm just going to wrap it up. And then this will absorb the vinegar, break the paper towel, and let all the Bi-Carb out after around 5 seconds or so as it's been inside. So I'm just going to put that inside and seal it up quickly. Okay, just to make sure. Put that aside and just going to give it a bit of a shake. As you can see, it's getting really. Ooh. Well. Well, that exploded. That was good, in a way. Yeah, I was going to put it in there, but I didn't really have the time, I guess. Yeah, so that exploded quite quickly, actually. So next time, I'm just going to put in a little bit less vinegar and Bi-Carb. So, as you can see, that allowed me about 5 seconds to, once I've closed it up, shake it up, and then explode. So, as you can see over here, just exploded right there, if you can kind of see. And then it's just a bit. Now, I don't know if you really noticed, but the vinegar was green, and that's because of the food colouring, obviously. But I think that was kind of cool. Just have to watch where I step now, because vinegar everywhere. Okay, well I'm going to do another one, and this one I'm just going to put the Bi-Carb straight in. I'm going to put a little less vinegar and Bi-Carb, but it might not explode, so we'll see how it goes. So, a bit of vinegar. Put it in. Oh, just adding in vinegar. What colour should I use? Use red. Red's cool. Next I'll use blue. Blue's like water, but it's really good. Might make it quite a dark red. I don't actually know if the food colouring has any effect on the vinegar, but I guess we'll find out since I put quite a bit more in. Yeah, looks like I've got blood on my hands. Okay, then next I'm just going to put in some baking soda. I'll put 2 spoons in quickly. Looks like a volcano sounded. Shake it up a bit, put it in. Oh, it's got a little hole there. So this one probably won't explode. Oh, well that went well. It had a little hole, so I actually thought it wouldn't explode because it was letting all the air out, but what do you know, it did. So I might just give 2 more shots, one without food colouring, and then I'll do the last one with some blue food colour. So as you can see, this is really fun. You can just keep on going on for ages. I once did like 10 of them. It was so fun. I'm just going to put a bit of vinegar in. That should be enough for one. I don't know. Quite a lot actually. I don't know if the last one will explode. Don't have that much vinegar left. About 7 grams or so. 80. No, like 60. So I'm not going to put any food colouring in this and just see if it helps or doesn't help. Wait until it's starting to get quite wet. Okay, so I'm going to put the Bi-Carb in the paper towel this time. Just around 1.5 spoons. So I can get a bit of extra time. Just see what properly. Where did that one explode? It exploded over there. So as you can see, these are quite. See there. These are actually pretty weak bags. But if you had a real Ziploc bag, these are just the cheap version of it. Most of them would actually just explode through there. I guess if you didn't seal them up too well, then they would. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they obviously have a bit of less stronger plastic, so it's exploding there. But when I did them with proper Ziploc bags, they started to explode at the top, over there. Yeah, you get the point. They started to go bang. Anyway, okay, so I'm just going to do one more because I don't have any more vinegar. I did decide to buy 2 litres, but I've just done this so many times that I wasted all of it. So I just decided I'd do the last 4 or so for video. And yeah, just going to pour the vinegar in. And my blue food colouring. Food colouring really is a mess. Look at that. Very messy. And then I'm just going to put Bi-Carb straight in. Get quite a big spoon. And I doubt this one will actually explode. Take me quite long to seal up So, yeah, doubt it will explode. Look at that blue colour though. It's good. Better in real life. Yeah, so, I don't think I have enough vinegar in there. And you can tell it's still got quite a few bits to go. Yeah, so this one isn't going to explode, but it's still cool. It's kind of like a pillow. Rest your head on. Yeah, this one I'm just going to throw up in the air and see if you can see it. So I'll just go throw this one up in the air, and it might explode when it hits the ground. We'll see what happens. Okay, hey guys, I'm at the drop zone with my bag. Still hasn't exploded after around 30 seconds or so. Yep. So I'm just going to throw this one up. I've taken my gloves off because it's not going to be that messy anymore. Just going to throw this one up in the air, and when it hits the hard ground, it might explode. I'm not too sure though. So I'm just going to put my camera at a place where you can see it, and then I'm going to throw it up. Hey guys, sorry about that I couldn't get the sky in, but it's just camera's being a bit stubborn, won't stand up probably. Anyway, you'll still be able to see it if it does explode when it hits the ground. And hopefully if it does, I can do it in slow motion, and that'll be quite cool. So as you can see, that's the vinegar that popped in the first one. Yeah, so it's not anything else, if you were thinking of anything else. After around a minute now, it still hasn't exploded. It might be going down, I'm not too sure. I did recently do an experiment when I just left this one for about an hour. It didn't seem to go down too much, but it did definitely lose a bit of air in it. So, and I don't think it had a hole or anything in it. So, yeah, just trying to shake that a bit. See if there's any more bicarb in there. It's kind of still fizzing, so I don't know, it might explode. But yeah, I'm just going to throw it up, and hopefully it will explode when it gets on the ground. Yeah. It's up. Oh, yeah, it kind of exploded. It exploded through the bottom. Nice clean cut. Hands are dirty now. Oh well. Okay guys, there is my after shot of the experiment. As you can see, it is a bit messy. I did have quite a bit of Bi-Carb Soda left over. Yeah, so you need quite a lot of vinegar and not too much Bi-Carb. The paper towel bit got wet. Don't know if you can see that. Focus. Anyway, doesn't matter. A bit got wet in the corner here, but not to worry. I could still use this. But this one was still quite dry. Have another look at this red exploded bag. I think another one is exploded in here. Yeah, there's two. So the clear one exploded right up there. Not such a big hole, but yeah. And then I can't really get the red one out, but you can kind of see quite a lot of red liquid everywhere, so obviously it did explode. Yeah, so I think the food colouring actually didn't affect it at all. And I'd definitely do it again with food colouring. I actually think that it's quite fun with it. Get a bit of colour involved. Although it might stain some things, that's why I tried to do it all in there, but as you can see, failed with two of them. Anyway, I'll get this all washed down, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video, which I'm not too sure what it's going to be yet, but I think it's going to be involving explosions, so Bi-Carb Soda and vinegar. I think it might be a volcano, sandpit volcano, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'll see you in my next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching.